So first, I received a text message from Councilman Wright. He apologized. He is going to make every attempt to be here. He said that he will obviously at this point be late. He is stuck on a train coming in from the city, and it's beyond his control. So hopefully he'll be here before the end. Some things to report on. I'll further some things that Councilman Galtieri discussed. One, the fall leaf cleanup. So as I expressed at the last council meeting, the town has been divided up into two zones, Zone 1 and Zone 2. I won't repeat the zones. What I'd encourage everyone is, if you want to know about your leaf pickup, go to the website, go to the Public Works page, and it's detailed. The map is there. It tells you what zone you're in. This happens to be Zone 1's week for pickup. It started today because of the holiday yesterday, and it will continue tomorrow for those areas of Zone 1 that were not picked up. Zone 2 will begin on Monday the 18th, and then there's one more following in Zone 1 November 25th and Zone 2 December 2nd. This seems to be a more efficient way of picking up the bags so far. We're able to get through one zone in generally 1.5 days labor versus what we were trying to do in previous years and do the entire town, and sometimes we weren't getting done in the entire week. So it definitely seems to be working out well. If you don't have internet access, then I don't know how you're watching us on TV, but you could be watching us, I guess, on the cable TV, and you could contact the Public Works Department if you have any questions about your leaf pickup. So that's number one. Number two, Councilman Galtieri talked about signs. I would just like to give a quick tutorial on the way to report deficiencies that you note in your neighborhood or along your way through the town, and what you should do with them. The first thing I would say is go to our website, and on the home page, right in the middle, it says report a street issue. If you click on that, it brings you to a form that you can complete for these types of things, and we'll just go quickly through them. Potholes, tall grass, graffiti, roadway debris or litter, deer carcasses, traffic light issues, street light issues, sign problems, maintenance of road problems, guardrail damage, or potholes. Any of those things can be reported. However, there is a list of those streets that are not under our jurisdiction, along with links to those government entities to report the same type of activities. If you're reporting something on a state highway, Route 27, which is comprised of Route 27, also French Street, the Lincoln Highway, Somerset Street, and 287, there is a link to the State Department of Transportation. If you're reporting something on a county road, and I won't repeat all of them, but all of the county roads are listed there by number and by name. If you're reporting something on, say, Hamilton Street, it's much more efficient to click on the link for the Somerset County Road Department. They have a similar type form, and reporting it directly to them. If it's one of our roads or one of our problems, by completing this form, it generates a work order in the Public Works Department so that it can be taken care of. And I've been told by many members of the public that when they report things this way, oftentimes within a day or two, the matter is remedied. And that's the truth. It generates a work order. Work orders can't be closed until the problem is resolved. So I encourage people to use this method, and we appreciate it when you find those things that you report us. We don't want a pothole. We don't want a sign that's damaged. We want those things to be repaired, and the eyes of the public are really the best way to get those things reported, because there's like 70,000 of you that live in this town, and there's only 100 or so of us. So you outnumber us greatly, and you see a lot more than oftentimes we do. I report things using the same form because it's the quickest way for me to report things to Public Works when I see things on my way in and out of work. So the public should do so as well. And I think that I'm glad that the councilman brought it up tonight, because it's very important for you to do that for us, and that's the best way for us to get things fixed. The last thing I have to talk about is something that both Councilman Onajaka and the mayor brought up, and that's the former Consulate of Mission campus and the community center there. Anyone who has thoughts on programmatic things for the community center, As we said, there's several rooms that are basically blank slates, and the final design of those rooms will take into account all of the community input. In the spotlight and in the news are the links to the presentation, the layout of the building, and the submission form for you to submit via the website. You can also print it out and submit it to the clerk's office. We're going to gather all of them up at the end of December. We're going to have the architects review all of the submissions that have been made so that we can begin the final design of those rooms to best suit the community's needs. So I encourage anyone who has an interest in that to go on the website and fill out those forms and review what's proposed and what's been done so far. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.